On the very first day inside the game, Rumi expected a simple tutorial. A few monsters, a training sword, maybe even a friendly guide. But instead, she spawned directly in front of the final boss. It all began in her room. A quiet night, a glowing game tablet, and a curious teenager who just wanted to try a new adventure. The moment Rumi tapped Start Game, the screen erupted with swirling blue light. Symbols spun like ancient runes, and before she could blink, the world around her shattered into pixels. And Rumi opened her eyes. She wasn't in her room anymore. She was standing in the middle of a colossal lava arena. The ground post went heat beneath her boots. Molten rivers flowed between jagged rocks, and towering pillars reached into a black, smoky sky. She took one shaky breath, and that's when she felt it. A tremor, then another, and another. Lava surged upward, and a massive armored monster rose from the pit. A final boss. On level 1, its molten crocs glowed bright red. Smoke wrapped around its body like a living shadow, and its eyes burned pure fire. Rumi froze. She had no armor, no skills unlocked, no idea how to fight something like that. The boss slammed its massive weapon into the ground, sending a shock wave racing toward her. Rumi leaped out of the way, rolling across the hot stone. Her heart raced, her hands shook. This was a fire. This wasn't a two-tire. This was survival. Just when the boss lifted its blade for the killing blow, something inside Rumi snapped awake. A bright flash of sand surged through her veins. Her eyes lit up, and a hologram flickered behind her. New skill unlocked! Beam unrocks locked mode! Energy coursed through her arms and to her blade, and suddenly she could move, really move. She dodged every attack faster than she ever imagined, jumping from rock to rock, sparks flying beneath her feet. Now it was Rumi's turn. With a burst of speed, she sprinted toward the final boss. A streak of blue lightning against a world of fire. She launched herself into the air, spinning past falling debris, her blade glowing brighter and brighter, and in one powerful strike, she hit the boss's weak spot. The boss roared, lava pouring holographics in its armor, but Rumi didn't hesitate. She channeled every ounce of energy into her brain, and Grogan floated into the monster's molten core. For a moment, the world went silent. Then a blinding explosion of blue and orange light erupted through the arena. The final boss shattered into glowing cubes and vanished into the air like dust. Rumi landed breathing hard, surrounded by falling sparks. A chime echoed around her, and glowing holograms floated in the air. Victory! A mysterious voice whispered, "Congratulations, Rumi, but your real journey begins now." Rumi tightened her grip on her blade. She took one last look at the empty battlefield, then stepped into the light. Her adventure had only just begun.